Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kelvin Krupiak, and today I'm going to show you guys how to request and style a buzz cut. And let's jump right into this. So the first thing you're going to see is my barber separating the different sections of my hair. Now with this hairstyle, there are a couple different things you need to decide on. So I didn't want something as dramatic as a skin fade on the sides and the back. So he's going to use the clippers and a comb to gradually fade everything up from the bottom to the top of my head. A buzz cut is a very versatile and traditional hairstyle, and I think it's definitely something that a lot of men can pull off. So I think if you want to change things up, which I encourage that you do, this is not a bad option to consider. Now in this video here, I did request for a 2 on the side, so he's actually doing a 0 taper right around my neckline and then going into a 2 on the sides, and then we'll talk about the top in just a second. And here you'll actually see the two of us talking a bit, because I noticed that the sides weren't being cut as short as I was hoping they were going to be. And I just wanted to make sure that I had communicated effectively the type of hairstyle I was going for. So I did bring a picture as backup, and it turns out that became very helpful.
Are you thinking of going that short?
I think so.
Like that? That short?
People often go in to get their haircut with a specific style in mind, but because they don't communicate it effectively, they end up leaving with a completely different hairstyle than what they originally wanted. And if you're looking in the mirror as your barber is cutting your hair and it's not being done quite exactly as you were hoping, then don't be afraid to speak up. So after I had better communicated the type of length I was going for, he went back and started trimming everything down a little bit more. And here you can see him taking some additional time to really clean up the edges and details on the back of my head, which I always really appreciate. If you notice that your barber isn't spending too much time on those additional details, like the neckline in the back, then you definitely want to make sure you take some time to examine the back of your head at the end of your haircut. And once that length was brought in a bit more, he then moved up to the top, and we went with finger length up top. And we also decided on a 0 taper right around the neckline. So if you were to request this from your barber, you would ask for a 0 taper right around the neckline, going into a 2 on the sides and back, and then finger length up top, layered. And I say layered because the front of my hairstyle here is a bit longer, and that's just to give me some more flexibility when styling, and also to help me keep an eye on growing the hairstyle back out in a functional way. And after reaching finger length up top with the scissors, he did actually go back and take a comb and his clippers again and just buzz off a bit more hair. And here you can really see the characteristics of a more traditional buzz cut starting to come into play. Everything's being blended a bit more here just to even everything out. And for styling, my barber chose to use a paste, but I think moving forward, because again, my hair is very thin, I'm gonna continually use a clay just to add those additional elements of texture. And here you can see us having a discussion again, and this is where I was actually requesting he take my sideburns up a little higher, and that's totally fine. You should feel more than comfortable making that type of request. Don't be afraid to make those types of requests, because it's better than you leaving with a hairstyle that you're not completely happy with. And now I'll go ahead and show you guys how I'm styling this haircut. So I am still using the Aveda thickening tonic, even though I'm not blow drying. I've just personally found that even when I'm not blow drying to activate the product fully, it still adds some additional life to my hair. And after that, I'm gonna be applying Lockhart's medium hold matte clay. And my hair isn't 100% dry here, but it's very, very faintly damp. It's not very wet at all. And then emulsify that product, and as always, I apply it from the back moving forward and then from the forward moving back, just to evenly disperse the product. And then just style it as you see fit, and you're good to go. And there you have it, guys. That's pretty much all I have for you in this video. I think this is an excellent way to break out of your comfort zone a little bit. I know a lot of guys, myself included, get used to using the exact same hairstyle over and over and over again for years to come. And again, I think these subtle variations that I've added to the style of buzz cut I got can help you keep an eye on growing that hair back out in a functional way. But aside from that, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them right down below in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button. And if you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.